Hey, everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk today about the housing crisis or the lack thereof. We've already talked about how the average and median home price is already dropping. I'll show you that chart in a sec just to reiterate my point. But so many people talk about that we don't have enough houses. And I'm going to completely debunk that right now and show you where we are in this economic and where we are in this housing cycle, because there are a lot of deniers and a lot of people that don't understand where we are. So I'm going to show you a handful of charts. And as I do that, we pull this up. I want to remind people we've got a 24-hour flash sale going on of the How to Prepare for the Housing Crash course. It's $199, 80% off. If you want it, go check it out. I believe that I can completely change your paradigm and the way that you see and understand real estate cycles and how to prepare for this and make the most amount of money as this crash happens even worse. So the first, I've got to just tell you right here, here's right where we are. This is the average sales price of houses sold in the United States, okay? You can see right here, we topped out at 552,000. We are now sitting at 492,000. We have seen a drop of, get ready for it, over $60,000. On a percentage basis, that is actually worse than when we topped out here in 2007 at 322 and bottomed at 259. We're already hitting those numbers right now. This is exciting, or we're close to the exact same. And it's going to get much worse from here. So this is what everyone tells you. Everyone tells you, hey, we don't have enough homes. There's not enough homes. And that's why we have a crisis. No, what actually we don't have is enough buyers. I know that sounds crazy. There are very few homes on the market, but what I'm about to show you in this chart next will probably blow your mind. And you'll see that we actually don't have enough buyers, okay? Because the only buyers that we have are buying up the lowest price homes in the country. And that's the price that keeps bumping higher and higher, little bits by little bits, like a 0.5% or 1% per month. We're talking about the cheapest homes. We're not talking about the average or the median price, because as you just saw, those numbers are going down because they take into account the median home price and the highest home prices. So check this out. And this will probably change everything you're thinking about. So when you look at the existing home sales, this is a really important chart. This shows you, I want to show you what happened back in 2005. Mid 2005 is when I started selling my real estate portfolio. And you could see how many homes, and again, this is the number of existing homes sold in the United States from 2005 to 2023, right? And it's forecasted up till 2025. What you'll see is in 2005, we had a high. That was the amount of homes, existing homes sold. Then, if you see here, in 2006, we started to drop, and then we steadily dropped from 2006, 2007, 2008 is when we bottomed in the amount of existing homes sold. Now, let me explain what was going on. During this time, the run up to 2005, we had exactly the exact same scenario. We had home prices rising along with interest rates, mortgage rates rising, and we had a very tiny bit of inflation. When it came to in 2007, 6 and 7, we saw gasoline prices rising across the country. We saw insurance costs go up just a little bit, nothing like we've seen in this day and age with fuel prices skyrocketing across the country and an insurance crisis, right? But insurance rates went up a little bit because of the cost of to insure the homes, right? Homes are going up in value. So you see right here that we bottomed in 2008, the amount of homes sold. Well, look at what we've got here. Isn't this incredible? 2021, a peak. 22, it drops. 2023, we saw the almost identical, exact same amount of homes, 4.09, 4.12 homes sold in the nation. Now, think about this. Statista says, oh, they're going to go up. But are they? I don't think they're going to. Now, what's interesting, if they do, you are going to see the price be lower than what it is right now at 492. Okay, now check this out. At the same time, I want to show you the correlation between the crash we have now and back then. Back then, in this area right here, 2005, we saw the 30-year fixed mortgage rate start to steadily tick up. Tick, tick, tick. The pressure was too much. Just this little bit was too much, and it caused the velocity of homes sold to diminish, like I just showed you on this next chart. Look at here. Look at this rate of rise of rates. Massive. On a percentage basis, it blows my mind. Now, check this out. Let's look at existing home sales data as well. Existing home sales data peaked right here in 2006, and they fell off of a cliff. Fell off an absolute cliff. We saw right here 7.1 million units. They fell down. Now, look at where we are now. Obviously, you can't take this into consideration because this is during COVID. But right here, you look at this top and we are collapsing. And right now, existing home sales are lower, just like in that other chart that I showed you, than the bottom in the worst dire time, November of 2008, a mere 6 weeks, 8 weeks after Lehman Brothers collapsed. So the question is, are you getting ready for this collapse? Who are you going to believe? I believe I can absolutely change your paradigm and prepare you for the greatest financial opportunity of your lifetime. I'm putting on a 24-hour flash crash sale for $199. And if after 14 days you've watched the content, and I'm going to be releasing some new lessons pretty soon, which you'll get for free. If you don't think, if you've watched 50% or less of the course and you say, this isn't going to change my life or save me tons of money or prepare me and amp me up and get me ready for this, I'll give you your money back. I hope you got something out of this. The Economic Ninja is out.